Welcome back to the Loop Live Studios up here at the Mammoth Film Festival. I'm your host, Brett Tavern. Sitting down with Good Bad Things. Hello, guys.
Hey.
How's
Hello.
it going?
What's up?
Welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
We chatted on the red carpet last night, but can you reintroduce yourselves to our audience here?
I'm Danny Kurtzman, lead actor and producer of Good Bad Things.
I'm Shane Stanger, writer, director, I guess producer too. Good Bad Things.
Yeah, we were talking just before the cameras fired up here and the mics fired up. I got to sneak in and see like 10 minutes of your guys' movie last night. Sometimes at this festival, I only get to see little bits and pieces, but the pace is so nice. The performances, Danny, so real from you and the rest of the cast. But just congratulations, guys. It's a really good movie, and the audience really seemed to be along with you on the ride and enjoying it.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, that's kind of what you get a little nervous about going to these things with, and yeah, we back-to-back screenings and great responses.
Yeah. I mean, let's talk about the movie. Like, it's autobiographical a little bit or not, or where does the story come from?
Yeah, it's just like an homage to our friendship and my life living with a disability, but more just like a friendship story of love, like more of a modern-day love story, honestly, with friends and partners and work and parenting and all that.
Different kinds of love too.
Yeah.
Right. Friendship and then romantic love, obviously too. Right.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, friendship. Where should I look, by the way?
Oh, it was me. You can
Yeah.
direct it at me. That's
Okay,
fine.
yeah. Yeah, the friendship was, I think, the core of the story, and it's what we went in with. It's what we brought. We've been friends since we were little kids. We met when we were like 11 years old, probably. And so yeah, we that's what we knew, and we put it on paper, but none of it was autobiographical, but at the same time, it all was, right?
Yeah,
So,
sort of.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
That makes sense. So I mean, the cast is great, but was there ever any thought to you playing the character?
Only when the agent asked for like a ridiculous bonus like 2 days before we started shooting, and then I'm like, oh fuck.
That, he didn't tell me that till after we wrapped, so yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I had held strong. I was like, oh my god, if they actually, pull out, like, what other option do I have?
No, but thankfully Shane, with his insane casting skills, just casted Brett Dyer to play like a version of Shane and many other.
He even wore my clothes. I was selling them in the Q&A.
Really?
The first day we did wardrobe. I'm like, hey, Brett, yeah, come on, we're doing wardrobe. Just come over, at my house. And then we went upstairs, and now we're in my room. I'm like, okay, cool, yeah, just go in the closet. He's like, what? He's like never been on anything ever. He's only been on like big ass like stuff. And so he just went in my closet, and he actually didn't like most of my clothes. I was a little offended, but he grabbed some stuff. He got some weird stuff out of there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. I mean, the process of making a movie, making anything, a short, a commercial, even whatever, is such a process. But then to get to see it at a festival, you on the red carpet, going to the screening, seeing it with an audience. I mean, how's all that feel?
Yeah, pretty insane. I tell Shane all the time that like summer of 2022, when we sat down to write this thing, wasn't in my thoughts whatsoever, in like a good way. And we're here. We just world premiered at Slam Dance, won 2 awards, and now we're here. And just the response we've been getting from the audience and even the judges who have seen it, and then just everyone's like, this is special.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, that's how it felt to me, even just in the
Special.
brief time I got to see it.
Yeah, it feels amazing. It's we worked so hard, 2 years of our life basically poured into this, whether we're sitting down actually working on it or just at home thinking. I mean, it's literally been a nonstop experience for and I think any filmmaker would attest to that same thing. And so the chance to get it in front of people and get some good reactions from it, it's pretty special.
Yeah. Well, there's probably some filmmakers even watching at home or something like that might want to submit to Mammoth Film Festival. My lips are frozen, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. That want to submit to Mammoth Film Festival specifically. How's your experience been here at this fest? And why is Mammoth cool or cooler than any other fest out there?
It's been awesome. Like, my only experience prior to this was, being at Slam Dance. This one definitely, the thought has been put in at this festival. Like, every single thing has been very thoroughly planned and executed, which I am very grateful for and appreciated. don't know any more than that.
Yeah, Mammoth Film Festival.
Yeah, it's hard to say when
Mammoth
they're
Film
frozen
Festival.
lips.
Yeah, it's been so fun here. It's the energy, the people, a lot of really talented individuals up here, and they just like go the extra mile trying to make sure everyone's taken care of. I even got an itinerary. I was not expecting that, highlighted and everything.
It's been cool to like, and this is only my second one, but like this one's been about the art, but also about the business, you know, because there's a business side to this stuff too. It has been really cool to hear that like you're at the festival now. What's next?
Right, exactly.
You know, how can Mammoth Film Festival blah 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 support that in your next move, because if you don't have a deal done, you still got another step to go.
Yeah,
and
we were talking about that earlier today with some guests. It's not just about bringing a movie here, showing it, and getting a pat on the back, but there's an active marketplace here up at Mammoth.
It's so cool. I don't think a lot of people make the. I mean, it's not that I don't want to say they don't make the effort. I just haven't heard of it, and I think that you can be so focused on showing good movies and bringing people to the event, but helping enable the filmmakers and creating a little bit more for them, I think, is what Mammoth has done, and I'm really excited about being here.
Yeah, and it's a testament. There's literally a blizzard here, and everyone's here, so it just means how rad this festival is.
Well, congrats with Good Bad Things so far, but what's next for you guys in terms of maybe taking this film to more festivals, but also just in your careers? What's next?
We got a couple festivals coming up in April. The one that we're really stoked on is Real Abilities in New York. It's like centered around disability and inclusion. And that's what this narrative is about. We just want to like make sure that as many people get to see the story and be a part of the movie. We're doing some really cool grassroots marketing with the disabled community to tell that story authentically. Shane can talk more on the distribution side, but we are realizing how, I say it again, special this movie is, and unique and new, and we're just going to try and figure out a way to get in front of as many people as possible.
Cool.
I think that sort of encapsulates what we're up to. But we're talking to some people, and I think we're just of the mindset that we don't want to just take a deal. We want to work with somebody who understands the movie and gets the value of it, not just from a financial place, but there's some real impact that we think we can make with it, and so we're spending more of our time building up what we can do on the marketing side and creating a path for the film, regardless of who we end up distributing with. We want to make sure that we take our own time and see it through, and then after that make a couple more, hopefully. So,
and Shane's taught me, and I'm very new to this industry. Like you can't just wait. You got to have something next. Like whether Shane's writing a new screenplay, or like you have an idea for your next concept, like you have to be figuring out what's next while this thing gets finished and hopefully gets distribution somewhere. So,
well, with every festival and every showing, you see it in front of more and more people, and like you said, the goal is to get it in front of as many eyeballs as possible. What do you hope audiences are kind of chatting about as they leave theaters after watching your film, or what's the message sort of the film?
It's unique in that the main character is the individual with a disability, yet everyone relates to that individual personally, that we all go through the same stuff. Just because the physical abilities of individuals are different doesn't make us different. We all struggle, we all deal with self-worth, and we all get in our own way a lot of the times, and just because someone has a disability or has a different path in life doesn't make them that much different. And specifically with the disabled community, the story is like, it's not so much centered around like a deficit or an inspiration. It's just a guy doing normal stuff, just trying to be
life,
just trying to do stuff. And it's been really cool seeing the able-bodied community come up to me after, and they're like, I saw myself in that scene. You're like, that was played by a guy with a disability. And you're like, and it's just really cool to start breaking that boundaries down.
Cool.
Yeah, and just more on that, it's just been our life. And so because of that, I don't think of Danny as a disabled individual. He obviously has a disability, but it never defines anything. Like sometimes, I carry him places, it's like it's not really, been on my mind really for the last 25 years. And then suddenly, when we started making this movie, I think we both started to realize like, oh, we actually have a unique friendship that most people haven't seen before, and experienced before. And it's not just, able-bodied person and a disabled person. It's also just the friendship that we have and the shit that we've done and, our experiences. And so, it all ties together. But yeah, we just want to make sure, I think, just going back to what we want from this, we want to make sure that we see the film through and take it to, whatever its potential is. And I think we both, early on, we're like, if the movie's not good, we're not going to like spend all this time, doing this, but we're happy with the film. And, we've got, like anything, there's always things that maybe I would have done differently, but, at the core, we're proud of it. And that feels good to be able to say.
It does.
Yeah, no, you should be. I mean, really, I want to see the whole thing. I only got to see the brief amount that I saw, but I mean, obviously you see the obvious things right away, but very quickly that all disappears and you just see the story and the friendship between not only the guys, but then the girl, which I only got to see their first date.
Yeah.
I got to see more. I got to see where it goes from there. It's really good, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks for bringing it to Mammoth.
Yeah.
The Loop Live this year, you guys, let me remind you, brought to you and powered by Movie Seen It, which is the world's favorite movie trivia board game. It has a Mammoth commemorative game piece this year that they made up for us. And then we're also sponsored by Rack the Planet, which I think this is my last briefcase, actually, unless they bring another bag. I should have one for both of you, but I don't. However,
what's in that thing?
In the briefcase, inside this box, there is actual cash.
No way.
I'll hand that over to you.
Do I open it and then see what's in, like how much I get?
Yeah, you can if you want.
Supposed to happen?
There is real cash in there, and Rack the Planet, RAK, just stands for Random Acts of Kindness. It's a really cool charity, really cool organization, and all they want you to do is pay it forward or hand it to someone or do something good with it. So you can hand them the whole briefcase or just the cash or
pay
whatever.
off our credit cards?
maybe, or depending on the size, maybe finance the next film or something. Who knows? But
you can ask us a question from the game.
No, we don't even have to.
We were not
failed on that.
We did not do
That's
well.
red carpet stuff. That's it for us. But we thank Rack the Planet and Seen It for powering the loop this year. And I'm Brett, keeping you in the loop for good, bad things. We really appreciate you guys. Thanks.
Thank you guys.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Thanks.